So about a year ago, I was working as a security guard, and I started thinking about selling magic cards online. And it wasn't anything huge when I first started. It was simply list up some cards from my collection and see how it went. Now, it grew legs. It became a real income for me. And then I started buying collections, and it started building from there. And then from there, I was able to adjust how I was selling. I was able to become an anchor store, which is about $300 a month in fees for 10,000 listings and free listings, and then 1,000 free auction listings. Um, so I've learned quite a lot in a year selling singles, Magic singles, and Pokemon singles, but mostly Magic. So I thought I would add something new to the Magic YouTube community by giving my perspective as a mostly bulk seller of Magic. Um, and I wanted to show you some sort of the power of selling bulk and play sets of bulk, right? So just a couple days ago here, uh, it's March 2nd right now. Just a couple days ago, I was able to sell four mana geodes for 215, and uh, the day before that, I was selling a Kenrith's transformation for 225. I mean, those are great prices uh, for bulk playsets, right? Um, and after fees, one thing I think a lot of buyers don't understand is there's a 30 cent uh, transaction fee no matter what. So after they take out their 12%, they take out 30 cents. So with something like a 225, and then shipping, obviously, I do free shipping. So 225 times 88%, which is what you would get after fees, and then minus 30 cents for the transaction fee, and then minus 51 cents for a eBay standard envelope. That's $1.17 that, I bet most people have multiple play sets of Kenrith's transformation, $1.17, um, sitting in their bulk uh, pizza boxes of magic cards. And not even going even further, that's 30 cents a card, which is pretty damn good. I mean, we have to admit. Um, so that is really the power of selling bulk um, in volume, right? However, recently, and it could simply be that it is Q1, and Q1 is always slow with sales for everything. We're right after the holidays, everyone's got um, credit cards to pay off, and everyone's really waiting for that tax refund check to come in the mail. And in the case of 2021, there will be a $1,400 stimulus check, it looks like. So, additionally. So, things will get better. But right now, I have noticed problems in selling buy it now listings of bulk. If I can go back and show you guys, pay attention to the dates here, right? So, this was just yesterday. These two sold. Two sales is not great in a day. And I promise that maybe a couple months ago, maybe even in November of 2020, I was getting sales in the dozens in a day of bulk buy it now listings. Let's see how far I can go back. And some of these prices might be surprising you. I mean, $2 for Ravens Revenge. I mean, these are crazy prices. One Felidar Guardian for, and I do sell a lot of charity. I kind of balance out charity listings with non-charity so that I break even, because charity can be expensive and really cut into your margins. But I try my best to do it. A Liliana's theme card for $2.15. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Just stuff I have sitting around. Right, a Pikachu for $4.25 that just came out of I think it was a Walmart hanger. A couple packs in there, and that promo. It's pretty crazy. Dockside Extortion is for $40. That's pretty nice. So where are we at? We're in December, so we're getting close to, yeah, even okay, but we're getting close to Christmas, right? So this might be an outlier, but some of these prices were crazy, and the frequency. 12th on the 12th. Look at these sales on the 12th. 12th. I mean, I'm selling insect tokens from Commander 2020 for $2.89, right? Let's see how, okay, the 12th, okay, so that's probably, I mean, what, 8 or 9, 10 listing, 8 maybe, 11th, look at these, 10th, selling quite a lot more. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, December 10th, December 10th, December 10th, December 10th. I mean, pretty nuts, right? So, I mean, 2 old tokens from Commander 2014 selling for, and they are even beat up. I even put LP on there. 574. I mean, that's nuts. But let's go back to right now. I'm even selling Lego to a certain degree. But let's go back to now. Even just in the past couple weeks, it's really felt slow to me, right? 17, 17, 16, 16, 16. Okay, 16 must have been a good day, decent day. But just maybe in the last week or two, it's been really rough, I feel like, in my world. And I think it has a lot to do with the reserve list buyouts. And I think people are finding out, even though I make a living selling cards like this, I think to a certain degree, I think a lot of people are wasting their money by buying these cards. I know they want to play with the cards, which I admire, right? And we have to think about also when they buy from Card Kingdom a card for 35 cents, they're not just paying 35 cents. You got to pay tax and the shipping, and they want to send it with tracking every time. So before eBay came out with their standard shipping label, which was 51 cents for tracking, it's pretty nuts. But before that, I was just shipping them out with Samson envelopes and praying, and it really 99.9% of the time the cards got there fine. But excuse me, but when you buy from Card Kingdom or Star City Games or Channel Fireball, they're so commercial, right? That they have to pretty much ship with tracking. So you're gonna have to pay like $3-4 tracking for a 35-cent card. So this eBay and probably TCG Player are probably your best bets for getting cards actually cheap. I still think eBay is a better option for people because TCG Player, it's definitely better for the seller in my opinion, to go on eBay, to sell on eBay, because a TCG Player is more of a race to the bottom, and in my experience on eBay, selling cards is a race to the I've been able to raise prices of cards on eBay by seeing what the previous what the cards had previously sold for. So, in my opinion, TCG Player lowers the value of cards, and eBay raises the prices of cards. But again, someone might pay, on for them as the buyer. What is 148 divided by 4? So they might think paying 37 cents for Oromancer is a good deal because they're not paying for shipping. And I think they're right, because if you pay even 15 cents on Star City Games, for an Auramancer, 15 cents a piece, you're still gonna have to end up paying like $4 shipping, and it's just not worth it. So go on eBay to buy. Um, but I'm getting off on a tangent. I think that people are scared to buy these cards right now because of what's going on with the reserve list, and they have a right to be. I don't really know what WotC is doing um, with their um, with their IP right now. It's very, very kind of disheartening that when I walk into Walmart, walk into Target, I see uh, piles of Magic the Gathering cards and no Pokemon. You can't buy Pokemon. No sports cards. You can't buy sports cards in Walmart. They're gone. People line up with the distributors who get there uh, in the middle of the day. They'll show up. People will sit and stand in line waiting for the distributor to put the stuff on the shelves at 2 p.m. and Magic is like Star Wars toys, right? They're just sitting there. No one's buying them. That's really, really kind of scary for me. Uh, so uh, I think Wizards is really dropping the ball on a lot of things, and that's really scaring me. And the reserve list, I think, is the reserve list spikes are proof of that. It's very difficult to sell these junk cards right now, for me at least. And it's not like my listings have gone down. Uh, I still have about 800 or so of these types of listings. Now, auctions are a different beast. But as for these buy it now junk sort of sales, it's it's rough from my perspective. And I think more people need to know what it's like for a seller on the ground in MTG Finance. I'm actually a seller that's in kind of on the battlefield, uh, you know, grinding, being that middleman, being that guy that buys bulk, puts the work in um, to put play sets together and organize everything and store everything. So I think my perspective might be useful moving forward with um, these kinds of cards and how WotC's decisions are kind of affecting it. So we'll see moving forward, but I am concerned with the amount of sales right now. I'm sure once tax refunds and stimulus checks go out, things might pick up, but I have to resort in times like these, times that are after the holidays, and then expounded with the fact that people don't want to buy these cards because they want to buy reserve list cards. I have to do some crazy stuff to sell these bulk cards, and I might have to throw them up for 99 cents free shipping and make 6 freaking cents for 4 cards. But I got to get my sales in. I can't just have it sit there stagnant. So yeah, I'm in a bind, and I'm curious to see what other people think about this. But um, yeah, that's what I got.